guys, it's me Beata from horoscopesandreadings.com, and today I would like to tell you more about Mars square Ascendant in Synastry in relationship compatibility. Today I would like to talk about hard aspect with soft aspect. It's a little bit different, maybe we will get to it later, but in this video I would like to focus on hard aspect, which is square and opposition. We all know that Ascendant is very important point in our chart, in our birth chart. Now, whatever planet touches your Ascendant from other person, it becomes very important energy for you in this relationship, and you will deal with it, right? If you want or if you don't want, it will definitely become the part of your relationship. Now, Mars is action planet. Mars is that soldier. Mars is that yes-no planet. Whatever we want to achieve or do in our own life, we have to have strong Mars. If we get something, how we get it, if there are any obstacles on our way, or how we are capable to deal with these obstacles, it all depends on our Mars. There is certainly big difference between someone who has Mars in Gemini or Mars in Aries. These people will be very different in approaching things in life, and so will be their results. As Ascendant is very sensitive point in our own chart, we can bet that if someone's Mars is hitting our Ascendant, we will feel it strongly, right? From the very beginning, we will feel Mars person's presence in our own life. Now, Mars person will be the one who will be the initiator. So I believe that if other stuff is supporting this in your Synastry chart, that it was Mars person who has initiated contact with you, because you have to understand that with square or with opposition, there's too much, there's too much force, too much energy. And Mars person certainly has a very strong opinions about you, about an Ascendant person. So, as you are getting to know each other, Mars person will have very strong ideas about your life, about how you should be, about where you are heading, about what you should do in your career life, and what you should put into the world, right? Because Ascendant represents you. Ascendant is that person as presented, so it's you. And Mars, planet Mars is hitting you, right? So, he certainly has opinions, but unfortunately, as with square and with opposition, with hard aspects, we have to say that Mars person may be perceived very rude, very unkind, very disruptive, very combative, even very volatile. So you choose the word with this one, but definitely Ascendant person may feel hurt by Mars person very much. Okay, so we have to clean this up because it is really like that. Okay, on the other hand, a Mars person will feel that Ascendant person is really blocking his actions, and the Mars person cannot be who he or she is in the biggest sense, because Mars person is full of ideas, and the Ascendant person is somehow blocking this energy, which is true because it's square. But you two people may come conclusion, especially Ascendant person, that Mars person is here only to upset you. So really, this dynamic can be very interesting if you have it in your workplace with your colleague. We can be sure that this colleague will be, somehow trying to upset you all the time, or at least you as ascendant person, you will perceive it like that. But it's very different, right? To have it in workplace and if you have to live with that person all your life, okay? Now with conjunction this is different, so this video is not about conjunction. We are here talking mainly about square and opposition. Okay, so there are two main things I would like to talk about now with this Mars squaring your ascendant. Mars is raw energy, Mars is that raw power, and that's why it is very natural to ask questions like, will Mars person be abusive or aggressive towards ascendant person in some way? Well, this is really not easy to answer just by saying yes or no. As with everything in astrology, it is much more complex, but I would like to give you, two examples of what you should pay attention to, okay? So there's definitely potential that Mars person will act, let's say, more aggressively, or he can be at least verbally abusive towards ascendant person. Of course, over time, right? Because with square, it is not from very beginning. Okay, you will not be aware of this from very beginning. So if we want to judge this, we have to check who Mars person is and how Mars person is handling their Mars. Okay, so my first example would be with someone, with person whose Mars is not very important in his chart. Let's say this person has Mars in Gemini, and this Mars is receiving only good aspects from other personal or outer planets, and also let's say this Mars is in 9th house. Okay, so not so important planet or the most important planet, and that energy is handleable, right? So in this case, I would definitely tell you that this person will be, let's say, good at you, and I would not take it as very risky with this person. But if we have someone who has, let's say, Mars in Scorpio, because these people really don't give much away about themselves at the beginning, so you will have no idea who he or she really is. So this person has Mars in Scorpio. Let's say he has Mars near IC, so in 4th house, and let's say he has his Mars square Pluto. So this person has his own Mars issues, and there's definitely great potential that he will project his issues onto you, on ascendant person. So really watch out for this one. That's why you have professionals, astrologers who can help you to uncover these layers, because really this video is only about one aspect, and I cannot tell you for sure what will happen if you have this one in Synastry. Of course, you can have a relationship with this one, but really you have to first go back to your own birth charts and see his or her Mars, and also you as ascendant, how strong is your ascendant, because I would really pay attention if someone is hitting my ascendant, because ascendant is that, let's say, helpless point, and ascendant is only receiver, right? So you are only receiving that energy, and you are not hitting back, because it's ascendant, obviously it's not planet. Okay, On the more positive side, of course, I would like to tell you that if you have this one, Mars person will be drawn to you very much from the very beginning, because you will be his or her ideal, right? His sexual ideal, his energetical ideal. So really, the Mars person will feel that connection towards you, and vice versa, Ascendant person will feel that as well, because Ascendant person will be enamored by Mars person's energy, right? Because there is life. With square, we feel that a Mars person is very alive, and we as Ascendant person, we then feel more alive than we were before. Over time, with this square, you will find out that your sex life is not very compatible, because there can be a lot of friction, but at the very beginning squares are the best, because really squares are those aspects which are very seductive and which draw people together at the first place, but over time it's really squares and oppositions what separates people, because it can be really difficult to live with squares and oppositions in synastry in a long term. Okay, so I hope you like this video. If you like it, you can subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back with more synastry videos next week. Bye bye.